How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. This is my first like solo. It feels lonely, but it's good.
Well, you do have Vecna behind you, I see.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Yeah, you're right.
Well, we love talking about awards here at Gold Derby, and we thought it would be fun if you would give your character some awards, so figurative awards, of course, starting with best costume. What would Will's best costume be over these past 5 seasons?
Ooh, best cost definitely in season 5. My favorite one is like his finale, like badass look.
Gotcha. So we haven't seen that yet, so I'll keep my eye out when the finale
Mhm.
comes around. And what about the award for Will's best hero moment? What was that defining heroic moment over the past 5 seasons?
Season 5. I mean, it's so hard to talk about anything.
Yeah.
But in the past few seasons, I'd say in season 2 when he's just like he was traumatized, taken to the upside down, kidnapped this little boy, and then he gets in season 2, runs out on that field and is screaming right in that big mind flayer's face, like, I'm not afraid of you. It's just like, yeah, kind of hero.
And finally, Will's best crying scene. So many tears were shed over the years. What would you say was the
Um,
best scene? What scene gets the trophy?
Probably season 5 again.
Yeah.
But besides that, probably maybe with my scene in season 2 with Winona. I just when he's like, "You got me, mom," and he's like crying. This is just the first emotional scene I ever did, and it feels special.
Yeah. Is it hard to cry on camera? Like, how do you put yourself in that mindset?
God, sometimes it's really hard and it just isn't working. But usually, like with enough music and kind of if the scene, if I can find a way to connect the scene some way into my real life and make it real and personal, then it just comes. It just comes. Yeah, it's pretty on the surface for me. I cry pretty often, so like honestly, it's pretty accessible, I would say for me.
Well, Stranger Things is going to be that defining piece of media for an entire generation of kids who grew up watching it. And I'm curious, what would that piece of media be for you when you were growing up?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, honestly, like this show, it's like it's a basic answer, but it kind of was that for me too. Growing up on it, it felt like even more a part of my life than just a fan. I was in it, living it for the past 10 years. So it really is my childhood. And I went through all the kind of growing pains and embarrassing puberty, voice cracks through it all.
What do you still remember about your very first day on the set all those years ago?
Oh, I just remember like not having any idea what, we had no expectation of anything for this. And we were just a bunch of four random boys from different parts of the world all kind of came together on this set and we're laughing our asses off and like having the time of our lives. And like we would lock in and be professional, but once the cameras cut, it was just nonstop jokes and chemistry, and it just like it worked. And I remember being like, oh, I love this.
Hmm. And then compare that to what stands out about your very last day on set, which
Oh.
when was it? When was filming, when did it wrap?
Yeah, so we filmed all of the 2024 calendar year and wrapped pretty much in the end of the year in December. And oh my God, I could not have prepared for that day. I mean, even the night before, I was writing letters for everyone, just kind of to say thank you for 10 years and walking through all our memories. And it just reminded me, like, wow, these people have been so crucial to my life and my growth, and not just scene partners. And it was really hard. That last day, like, I will never forget. It was really emotional, but really special.
And, personally speaking, how have you grown as an actor over this past decade? What are some of the tips you know now that you wish you had known when you started?
Oh, so many things. I wish I could go back and fix so many things, but I think, oh my God, where do I start? I think understanding like that, like being okay that it will never be perfect, and not being so hard on yourself. Like it's so easy to just, especially when I'm filming, I'm always running to playback and like wanting to see, like, did I get it? Did I get it? But just kind of getting out of your head and being like stop thinking about the result, but live in the present and focus on the scene and just let go and stop overthinking it so much. So just yeah, kind of getting out of my head has been the hardest thing as I've grown up. Because when you're a kid, like that childlike awe is just so there and accessible, and there's no wall. And as you get older, it kind of becomes more sheltered behind a wall. So learning to let it go and be vulnerable, I guess.
Will Byers goes through so much over the past 5 seasons. How has he grown from, the little boy in the pilot to in what happens in the finale, which we haven't seen yet.
So in so many ways. I mean, he's just gone through so many different struggles and traumas, and I think the Duffers have just written such a beautifully authentic, complex character because he's not this one-dimensional, one-note person, but he's dealt with the trauma from the kid being kidnapped to the Upside Down and struggling with his own personal identity and feeling excluded from his friends and having an abusive father and the list goes on and on. And so, kind of just juggling all of these different traumas and experiences into himself. And he's come out of it stronger each time and has never become jaded through it. He's stayed true to himself. And I think that's so beautiful.
Hmm. If you could play any other character on Stranger Things, who would it be and why?
Oh, I think Will and Eleven are very similar. In weird ways. So maybe 11, and I think she's very badass.
Oh yeah. And she likes those waffles. Are
Yeah.
you a waffle fan?
I could get behind some Eggos, yeah.
Do you personally have any Stranger Things toys or merch at home? Do you buy like the Funko Pops or posters or anything like that?
Oh yeah, I actually got a poster signed by the whole cast when I wrapped to make sure I kept that. But I don't buy anything, but I just get sent a lot of Stranger Things like this, like piling up in a closet that I can't close. But I got to keep really sentimental things as well, like the Castle Byers sign that I hang up and just some knickknacks from my Will Byers bedroom. Uh, and then the most important thing for me was just like the letters I got from the cast on the last day, and I keep those very close.
Hmm. Season 5 opens with a younger version of Will, and that's a younger actor playing you, right? Or was there like a face swap going on there?
Yeah,
Because it
so
looked like you.
it was a really fun, unique, new experience for me to work with this young kid and kind of step into like a director role hat. And remember like, oh, how did I breathe? How did I feel fear? How did I run? How did I turn? And like relay that onto this kid. And it was fun. Like I loved being a little director and working with him, and he was super cute and so sweet. And then later I had to like go in a tent and just make all these expressions that they would build into like a model and then stamp it onto his face. And it turned out crazy, pretty good. But it was a fun experience.
Yeah, he looked like you. He had your movements. I'm like, how did they do this? Like movie magic is sometimes
It's
it looks so
incredible.
real. I think Vecna will go down as one of the best villains of all time, TV or movies. And I'm curious, besides Vecna, who is your personal favorite villain?
Oh, Voldemort for sure. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan.
He's a good one. Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of parallels, especially when you watch season five. Like, I didn't realize it until I got into season five scripts, and I was like, whoa, I need to rewatch Harry Potter. And you really see the parallels, even between like Harry and Will and Voldemort and Vecna.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay attention to that because that you're right. There are a lot of connections, and I'm sure the Duffers maybe took some inspiration or like giving an homage to Harry Potter. Will says in season 5, there's a comment where he mentions his bowl cut and he's like, "Oh, this isn't really in anymore." He better not cut his hair because that bowl cut is iconic.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have. I mean, he got a little upgrade, I think. It was a nice kind of closer to how I live, just like with some more texture and grown up. And I think it matches the evolution of the character. Like he's growing and becoming more confident in himself. And that was the most fun of working with costumes and hair and makeup and like telling a story through it, not just kind of sticking to what's written in the script. So playing with that was really fun.
Speaking of those other departments, like if you had to work in a craft position, behind the scenes department, what do you think you would be best at?
Oh, best at? Oh, maybe. I mean, I love costumes. I think it's so fun to just play with it and try on all these different things, and you really do have to tell a story with it. So I would say costumes. I get pretty involved there.
Nice. There's a moment in the season premiere where Will is spying on Robin at in the hospital, and he sees her having this extremely happy, loving relationship with a woman. What is going through his mind when he's kind of spying on them through the door?
I mean, you can only infer he's trying to kind of find his own. He's maybe starting to see parallels in his story and hers, and starting to learn more about himself through observing her.
Hmm. You've all been keeping these secrets for the final season for so long, a year now or over a year. What does it feel like that the audience is finally going to watch these episodes and know these secrets that you've been,
So
holding
cute.
close?
Like there's a few reveals where I'm like, oh my God, I've been waiting so long to see how people react to this. And like it's so soon. Like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I can't wait to not have to keep it a secret anymore. Like it's like so stressful. I'm not like trying to keep it lock and key.
Are you good at keeping spoilers? Like, did you ever accidentally say something and you're
Oh my
like,
God. No, not good at all. It's so, but this season I've tried to be a lot better just because it's the last one and I don't want to ruin it for people.
what is your all-time favorite Stranger Things meme or GIF that was on the internet that just made you
There
just,
is so many. There's a lot of Will, like, you know what I love is the Will is like your mom joke in the hospital is pretty good. They, uh, uh, well, probably that one.
Noah, besides your own character, if there would be a spin-off of Stranger Things, which character do you think would just do so well, like on their own as their own main character and their own spin-off?
Hmm, maybe Max. I feel like
Yeah.
she's pretty strong.
Awesome. Well, thank you for chatting with us today. Do you have any final thoughts on this final season of Stranger Things?
I can't wait for you guys to see it. Yeah.